Lavender, the Flying Stamper. It is Monday, January 22nd, 2024. Today's video is some tips and alternate ideas for the January 2022 paper pumpkin, which was called Lovely Lavender. And if you know me, you know I love lavender. I have a lot of lavender in my backyard, and it's just absolutely gorgeous out there in August and July, and even part of September usually. Of course, right now it doesn't look pretty, and so this particular kit really tugged at my heart because it's mid-year and it's kind of doomy and gloomy, and so it was just a really fun kit to work with. Also, I was sick last week, and so I wasn't able to get to it until yesterday, but once I was able to open it up, and I just couldn't help myself, I went crazy. So I'm going to show you some alternate ideas. This is what the kit was designed to make. So it was designed to make a total of 8 cards, 4 of 2 different patterns, and then this cute little tag. So the cards are really pretty. You can extend your kit by cutting the card bases in half and remounting on a piece of cardstock. The envelopes are gorgeous. I will show you how I extended the kit. I typically don't do a lot of that. You could cut up the envelopes too. Here's the tag. These are really cute. This would look adorable on a little gift bag. So that's what that's going to be used for later this year. And then this pretty card, which is also dual-sided. So again, you could cut this in half and get double cards out of it, and then the coordinating envelope. And then the kit also came with a gorgeous grape ink spot, and my tip every month is to open the ink spot just on the front, leave the back attached so your lid stays attached. Store your ink spot upside down. I like to always just use a little piece of coordinating cardstock so I can see what color it is, but you can also write on there with a Sharpie or a label, whatever you like to do. And always keep your ink spots away from direct sunlight and heat. They kind of like to live like we do, not too hot, not too cold. The stamp set this month is adorable. And we got a couple little presents in this one, or little things that just I really appreciate getting from Stampin' Up, make me happy. So here's the stamp set. We've got love, we've got this nice little sprigs, a couple little sentiments, cute little Valentine's Day sentiment. The thing that made me really happy about this was they gave us this little sheet. It's like a little cover, so it shows all the images, and you slide your little stamp set in there. It's blank on the back. Put something on there if you want to. It tells us the name of the kit. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, I was just so happy when I discovered this. If you store your stamps in an album or something like that, it's probably going to work just fine. I store mine in the little cello envelopes, so it slides right in there. So that's awesome. All right. And then the other thing, and this is a little tiny thing, but it always makes me really smile and happy. So this is a regular sheet of dimensionals that you can purchase from Stampin' Up. And this is the sheet of dimensionals that came in the kit this month. So they're quite a bit bigger. And I don't know why, but I always just feel like I got a coupon or a discount or something when I get that many dimensionals. Yes, I used quite a few in the kit. Actually, I just used some old ones that I had, but I'll have lots left over, and so will you. So that makes me super happy. Okay, another tip on this one is you've got all these little labels, and this is the negative. So I always recommend that on the labels that you leave them inside the negative until you're ready to use them. That way they're a little bit bigger to stamp on. They don't move around, especially these little tiny ones. And they almost always give us extras of these. So then they're not floating around. I mean, that would get lost or it just end up in the trash. So you can utilize them for something later that way if you store them that way. Okay, let's get started on some alternate ideas. So this first one is what I described earlier. I cut the card base in half off of one of the cards, and then I just remounted it on a piece of Highland Heather. This is a Z-fold card. I think we're going to do one of these next month in class. And class for next month is going to be called Beautiful Butterflies, and its information will come out within the next few days about that because it's going to be about a month away. Anyway, on this particular card, I used the negatives, and I made it look like a little window. So this is the negative from this little layer here. And you'll have, it looks just like a window to me. And so I set a bunny in it. I need a lot of Easter cards this year. I'm participating in a thing with our local Eagles club, and we're going to be actually getting Easter cards to veterans in 2 of my areas. So I'm excited to do that, but I needed extra Easter cards. So anyway, that's the bunny punch. And then this is all stuff from the kit other than the card base and then the liner. And then I did use, so with this particular kit and with all the kits for the next 3 months, we had the option of purchasing an add-on. And as far as I know, these are still available. And these coordinate with all 3 of the kits, January, February, and March. So they're called the Love of Spring dies. If you haven't ordered them yet, 164,396, and they're $12. So the reason why I brought that out is because I didn't have enough of this greenery, so I used one of the dies, this little guy right here, to fill in because I needed another piece. This looked really weird without something in there. So that's that. All right, so that's the scoop on that. I think I used these dies again. I'll show you where I used it at. All right, so that's that one. Okay, next, another card I designed with negatives. So you end up with a negative that looks like this. I think you get 2 of these. Let's see, where's the card? So it's from this cutout right here. So what I did was I carefully trimmed it in the middle. And then I made this little frame for this card. So this card is pretty much just made from scraps. I used the blending brush with some Highland Heather to get that to be that color instead of white. And then these are the butterflies that are in the current mini catalog, and they will be part of the beautiful butterfly class. They're just gorgeous. And then these are the dies from the Lavender bundle in the mini catalog. So I kind of wanted to tie those together and see how they looked. Well, I just used a few leftovers from the kit now that I think about it. This kit did coordinate with that suite from the mini catalog. All right, here's another alternate. And again, I told you I need to work on Easter cards. And there's that little daffodil die. And I know daffodils aren't purple, but you know, when you're making cards, you can do what you want. I didn't think yellow would look good in there. So that's that cute little die. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, that's like my favorite die right now. And then I did use the eucalyptus embossing folder to emboss that area behind the cutout. And let's see, I think that's it. This all came from the kit, and I used that bunny punch again. All right, let's see here. So here's the tag. So instead of using the tag as a tag, I made a little tree holder. And just a little Hershey's milk chocolate in there, slides in. Just folded it in half. Used a circle punch, stamped one of the sentiments from the stamp set, tied it off. Easy peasy. Here's another one. This one I actually used one of the leftover labels. And it's got a different little treat in it. I love leaving these when we go out for meals or to get a coffee or something with a little tip. Just a little extra something for our server. All right, here is another one. So now you have this negative left over. And this is what is holding all these, the greenery and the floral, or actually this is all greenery. So I used it as a stencil. So what I did was I cut a piece of cardstock the same size as this, and I taped it down on the back. You can see my tape marks there. And then I just took my blending brush, blended it all in, removed the tape, then I trimmed it down to the right size to fit on a card base because it was a little bit oversized. I don't know what I got up there. And then I just over-stamped it with the sprigs from the stamp set. So just showing you how to use that negative. I use the negatives very wisely this month. All right, let's see here. Here's another card using the tag. And there is a little tiny hole in that tag up there because it is meant to be a tag. So I just covered that with one of the dies. This is a note card. Sweet. All right, here is another card. And again, this I used just basically added the bunny punch and then an Easter sentiment. I went really crazy with this kit. I'm going to have to see how many cards I made. I'll count at the end. Here's another one. Again, this one I cut the card base in half, and then actually I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4, mounted it, and then just changed up what was going to happen with this piece. These are the dies from the the Lavender suite from the mini catalog. I need a lot of birthday cards this spring, and I'm starting to run low, so I kind of focused on that for a bit because I think this will make beautiful birthday cards. Here's another one. This is everything from the kit. The only thing I did on this one was just change the sentiment, again, because I need birthday cards. And then again, this is everything from the kit. Yep, just added the little purple gem. I always need thank you cards. And then here's another one. And again, this is half of the card base. I cut it in half and layered it on basic white cardstock. These are all dies from the kit, just changing things up a little bit. Okay, and then here's another one. And again, that's the card base cut down. And everything from here, except this white piece, and the card base obviously, is from the kit. And then here's another little note card. And again, this is from the card base. Everything is from the kit on this one as well. And then here's my last but not least one. So again, this is the card base that's been cut down. This is the new Floral 3D embossing folder. It's absolutely stunning. There's those gorgeous butterflies again. Aren't they pretty? Oh, I love them. I'm really excited about this upcoming butterfly class. If you didn't see these, they are in the mini catalog. And I think they're $8 for 40 butterflies. You get 8 sheets. They're item 162, the 612. And I'm pretty sure they're $8. Yeah, quantity 40. You can do a lot of things with these. We're going to have fun with them next month at class. Okay, couple things. So if you are in my customer base or my demonstrator team, you should already have your mini catalogs. The mini catalog started January 4th, and Celebrations also started January 4th. Celebrations ends February 29th. And the mini catalog ends, I believe, the end of April. Let's double check this. Yeah, April 30th. So if you were one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you belong to my catalog club, you're a frequent class attendee in my studio, then you should have a set of these catalogs. So if you don't, please reach out and let me know. I do have extras in the studio. If you don't fall into my customer base and you need some catalogs, let me know. I've got some extras for you to swing by and pick up, or we can make some arrangements to get it to you. One thing I'd like to point out about Celebrations is this is just a really good time to purchase a prepaid subscription, because with just a 3-month, you can earn at least one of the free $50 items, gifts with purchase basically. So there's lots of options in here. This is one of my favorites, the Flight and Airy. And then this Softly Stippled. If you're attending my upcoming social stamping, I think you're really going to love one of the cards that we're making with this. It's gorgeous. This is great for wedding cards and love cards, Valentine's Day, etc. So there's more in here as well. If you already have the catalog, then you've already seen this. I'd just like to remind you, if you're doing Paper Pumpkin on the monthly plan, you might as well take advantage now of purchasing a prepaid and get the extra freebie. So the best bang for your buck is with the 12-month, because in addition to earning lots of freebies, you also would earn Stampin' Rewards. So I always buy mine in January so that I can get the extra freebies. I got a lot of DSP. I use DSP like crazy, and some stamp sets because I'm just like everyone else. I like getting my supplies for free. And the other thing that's going on right now is that this is a really great time to join Stampin' Up! So they're in the back of the catalog here. There is a joining special, and there's two different options right now. Option one is that you get this beautiful glass mat studio, which I have the glass mat laying here. I'm not sure how well it shows on the video, but one thing I want to tell you about the glass mat, I'm going to move it a little bit just so you can see, is I was really shocked how beautiful it is and how big it is and how well it stamps. So this item is not currently for sale. If you would like to get it, you actually have to join my team. It's a $60 value. And Stampin' Up! Has said that they may have it available for us in the future. If you were on my team in December, you had an opportunity to order it. So that's another advantage of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So something to keep in mind. If you're interested in joining the team, just reach out. I can answer any questions you might have. If you need to order any supplies or you need to get one of those paper pumpkin subscriptions, go ahead and contact me. You can order directly online, debnaylor.stampinup.net, or you can text or email me. Most of you have my contact information, but if you don't, there it is for you. And if you have any questions or need help with your kit, please reach out and let me know. So let's talk about, well, first I want to see how many cards I made with this thing. I meant to count before I got on here. So I'm going to stack them up here, but I'm going to try to talk to you at the same time. Used to be able to talk and walk really well. Not so good anymore, but we'll see. So the February paper pumpkin kit is called Sweet Springtime. And it is going to be a total of 9 projects, 3 each of 3 different designs. So there's going to be 3 cards, 1 pattern, and then another 3 cards, and those are going to be slimline cards. I got a little sneak peek of them. They look pretty cute. And then the third item is a little gift box. So you're going to get 6 cards total and 3 gift boxes. The gift boxes, I got a little peek of them. I didn't see everything, but they look really cute. They look like a milk box, and they look like they might be decent sized. So the coordinating colors in that particular kit are Petal Pink, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Berry Burst, Early Espresso, and Crumb Cake. So that looks like it's going to be a great kit. It is coming in a really cute box. And if you've looked on my Facebook page, you've got a little peek on that. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got 15 cards. Remember, the kit was supposed to make 8. I got 15 cards, 1 cute tag, and 2 treat holders. I feel like I've scored. And by the way, this is all I have left of everything. I did throw a couple of negatives away, but I used I think I might have a little bit of twine. I used everything else. Okay, so that's the scoop for this month. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a really great rest of the month. If you're in my area, stay dry. It's a little rainy and gloomy, and I know a lot of you in other parts of the country are getting snow, so stay safe. And again, if you have any questions or you need any help with anything, reach out. All right, take care. See you next month.